There we go. So it's power from Melons. I don't know how long it's going to run. Oh, this is going to be great. Oh, we're going to have all the power we need. Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to Subnautica, episode 17, where I'm starting to feel like it's time. It's time to go ahead and make our base. I think that's going to be more important than continuing to explore. As much fun as I have had exploring, I find that my Seamoth is particularly under-equipped for the task. Specifically in the position of storage. I should be able to modify my Seamoth at the Moonpool that I can construct. So then it's just a matter of actually getting the power going. Oof. So once I get the power going in the base, which I should be able to with these marble melons, and then I'll probably use the bioreactor. We can try to use the energy connectors and get a solar panel up towards the surface of the water, but I don't think that's going to be realistic. I did not, unfortunately, make the base as close to the shallow area as I should have. Ooh, so I would say sorry, but that was a biter. They're mean. Alright, so we're going to come right over the edge of this crater. Yep, and straight down towards our base. Oof, normally I hug the bottom. I'm trying to get used to the deep water. It's a little frightening, though. We're going to need lights. It's crazy how dark it is down here compared to how bright it was on the surface. That's why we're going to get this place lit up. We are. It's going to take time. And look what we have! Our brain coral is growing. We can totally get oxygen here now. That is so great. In fact, because I'm sure we're going to need more of this aerogel. Oh, inventory is full. That's fair. That's fair. Leave it alone, Thranxes. Oh, it's a little creepy, for sure. But we still get some light. It's not too bad. Let's finish this multi-purpose room here. Because then we need to do another one actually right next to it. Right here. Wonderful. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to deconstruct, actually. No, deconstruct, yes. Because I would like to put the glass compartment there instead. Very cool. Very cool. We'll need another foundation over there. Plant more of these plants. We need to get some brighter plants. I should have brought those blue leaves and started growing them. That's okay. We need to save some of our titanium. Let's go inside the base here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. Oof. Look at that. Ooh. It's a little creepy out there. You can't see a whole lot. We'll get it lit up. We'll get it lit up. It is night, too. Alright, so in here is where we're going to do the... Nope. Bioreactor. Right here. Okay, so we need the wiring kit and the lubricant now. Should be in here. One and done. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to build a place to modify our Seamoth, dock our
A
Seamoth, and
reliable
modify
power
it.
source is a critical step towards self-sufficiency. Consider keeping a photojournal of your achievements to motivate you in times of despair.
I'll take it under advisement. Titanium plant pot. No, those are for like pretty plants. We need a full-on grow bed. Okay. That's going to involve smashing some salvage, and we have some extra titanium here. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, wonderful. Okay, now a grow bed. I don't think, can we fit them in here? That would be ideal to have some plants in here. Actually, that would be really great. Not necessarily in front of the control panel, but yeah, over here, this is neat. I like this. Okay, and let's plant these marble melon seeds. Very good. Okay, how much titanium is left? We have 5 titanium left. We can drop off this ruby. We're going to need to see what it takes to make a moonpool, though. So let's take a look at that. 2 titanium ingots, 1 lubricant, and 2 lead. We don't have the lead. We don't have any of that. All right. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, right? It's not a problem. There's nothing here for some reason. That's all. There's not much biodiversity here. Okay. So what we need to try to figure out is where the moon pool is going to go. It would make sense if it was kind of hanging over there. However, I don't think you can make a glass junction room. So I think what we need to do is actually deconstruct this here. And then reconnect it with actually a T compartment. Like this. Now from there, we can look at what the moon pool would look like, which needs a lot of room, which could go there. So we're going to need, this is where I would consider the glass tube, because we can extend that grow bed out that way. Okay, I'm perfectly fine with this. I'm okay with this. And this would be connected how, I wonder. How does the moon pool connect? So it would look like that would connect. I don't know if it's something I want to build to find out. Does it connect from the top? Alright, well we're going to experiment here for a second. Let's try a compartment down like... No. So I guess vertical compartments, vertical connectors, they have to.
30 seconds.
Okay, well we'll just pop our head back in the hatch. I know I put that brain coral there, but it takes too long. It was kind of just gee whiz. The more I think about it, it's like, why wouldn't you just walk back into the base? Thing is we don't really have that much titanium. I actually think we should be looking at where another grow bed would go. So I can put this on the ground, can't I? Or does it need a... Okay, it can just go on the ground. It can. I don't really know if I want to go that road. Perhaps. We'll see. So what if we get instead a vertical connector to go like this? Right, then we deconstruct this one, and we'll just replace this with a standard hallway. This vertical compartment, yep, go like this. No titanium. That's okay, maybe it'll let me plan the Moonpool off of this. Says it would go there. But how would it... Perhaps we would need another hallway? I know no matter what, we need more titanium.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Should leave the glass. We can also come back with more plants for our bioreactor room, since we're going to be needing that for power. Let's also leave the habitat module. Let's try to carry back as much as we can. Kind of should have been doing this all along. We'll store you and you. And the laser cutter. Probably don't need any of this, but yeah, let's leave the Sea Glide. Oh, that feels pretty risky. But we need to bring back no, I can't leave the Sea Glide. We can leave the propulsion cannon. There we go. Okay. Now, let us head back. So we'll head back, we'll get some titanium. Seems like going to get titanium salvage is going to be a thing that we're going to do a good bit of. Once we have storage on our Seamoth, I feel like we can safely go back to exploring without really having to worry about where we're going or what we pick up, because we'll put a good amount of storage on, and then we won't be so hard-pressed to recover stuff, because that's kind of where we're at now that I realize is what we need to focus on for our goal. Is we need to get to where we have storage added to our Seamoth. In fact, we need to get a few upgrades on our Seamoth. The depth upgrade really helped us get some items, but if we don't build them and put them to use, we're sort of stuck. Ooh! Those gasopods are fighting with something. I go right past the cameras. What's going on? Oh, hiding. Interesting. It's funny how you get comfortable with a zone and you feel like nothing... Ooh, dud. You feel like nothing could really get you. But then even when you come back, you start to see that open water. You start to wonder for a second. Is there something there? It's a concerning feeling. Okay, that's why we made our first little outpost right here in the bright sun where you can see, and it's not scary at all. Alright, we're going to bring quite a few more seeds this time around to jumpstart our production over there. All this other stuff seems tertiary to what our main goals are. Lubricant is going to be important. Let's go ahead and bring a couple of those. These are all dry beds for planting inside. Cave bush seed. I do want to plant some of these outside. Let's start to see what those look like. And we'll grab more of these melon seeds. Probably bring the stalker's teeth. And then we won't... Yeah, I just want to get these planted because I don't know how long they're going to take to grow. That doesn't leave us much titanium to bring. It's sort of disappointing. Alright, there is our food and water taken care of. These are pretty handy. So that'll give us 6 more. We'll be growing them over there. We don't need to bring that many. So that gives us the ability to bring back 9 titanium. Probably leave the decorative plants behind. Can't justify that as much as I want to. We'll bring 1. We'll compromise. We'll bring 1. The lead, we will need more of that. We might as well bring what we have. Alright. So let's get some titanium salvage. See, this is where you want the Sea Glide. Our wreckage hasn't returned. Okay, well then I know where the stalkers keep their supply at. We'll just zip in and we'll grab some, yep. Right off their little main supply here. Yeah, look at all this. Nope. Nice try, though. And we don't even have our fins upgraded yet. Okay. So rather than bring it down and use our precious power down there for crunching these in the titanium, we'll just do that here. Makes the most sense. And then, so we're also going to need 2 titanium ingots, I believe, is what it said for the Moonpool, if I'm not mistaken. Right, times 2. So we might as well make one of those now, because that will condense 10 titanium blocks into 1. Which is beyond an efficient use of space. Although how it doesn't make us sink to the bottom of the ocean like a rock, I don't really know. But it doesn't. They're pretty upset. They're pretty upset. They're like, you know how long we've been working on that nest? And I do feel bad in some way. But we have a lot of construction we have to make, and they are the low-hanging fruit. I knew that when I saw those there. I saw they were piling that up there. I was like, oh, you know, that is just going to be so handy in the future when I need a lot of titanium. That's 2 ingots in relatively short time as well. That gives us 2 ingots and 4 more titanium, and we're still short a lead as well. I think, unless we max out on the titanium that we're bringing, we're not doing ourselves justice. Oh, but I also wanted to bring one of these. No, maybe not that. That's what I want. I want the seeds. I want to grow these where we are. I like these. Okay. That being said, we still have room for at least 6 more titanium, so 1 more bit of salvage. I believe they had 1 piece left, actually, in their nest. Nope, they had more. Oh, but we can't carry anymore. But there's a stalker tooth. I want that. I know. Okay, let's leave them be. Now we're just antagonizing them. So we have some stalker teeth, so if we bring glass and we save it, we'll be able to make enameled glass well enough. We'll Crush this in the titanium. We'll hold on to the seed cluster. I feel good about this. I feel good about this. We'll bring one more piece of glass. So we're maxing out what we can carry. We'll head back. And this should put our base in really good position, I believe. We should have more than enough materials minus 1 lead to make the Moonpool, and we can get lead from the sandstone outcroppings in the biome around our base. And then once we have our 1 lead, then we'll be able to build it. At which point we'll be able to dock our Seamoth and look at what sort of upgrades we're able to give it. Because until we're able to make the Cyclops, which, as I understand it, is an incredibly large submarine, until we hit that point and we're able to do that, we need our Seamoth to be as upgraded as possible. Alright, we're coming up on the red grass. Oh, no. Okay. Well, we're going to check this because I think that's lead. Silver. Oh. Of course, my inventory is full. Silver is just as good. We need that too.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Dough. I should have known better. That's okay. That's okay. I was trying to be efficient. I misremembered. I thought I had left 1 space in my inventory. And I was like, oh, that's going to be silver or lead. But I was mistaken. Ooh, careful, Thranxes. I was too busy focused on what I was looking at on the left there. But it turns out, no, I filled that 1 spot with glass. Okay. And here we are. So we should put our repair tool, yeah. So we're going to need to repair the Seamoth from my poor driving. Alright, now we can go in, get our habitat tool, drop off the materials we came here to store.
Welcome aboard,
We'll plant
Captain.
the plants first. Might as well, right? Ooh, they seem to grow rather fast. That's exciting. They sure do. Let's plant some more. In fact, let's do all of that, and then I'll take one, and let's see how this works. Use bioreactor. Switch container. Active. Oh, there we go. So it's power from Melons. I don't know how long it's going to run. Oh, this is going to be great. Oh, we're going to have all the power we need. I'll tell you right now, we're about to get that habitat module and build another planter right next to it. Alright, let's drop off the glass. One of the lubricant. The stalker teeth can stay. From here I need my habitat builder, please. Okay, let's go. Oh, and we're getting all sorts of power. Look at that. Wow. How much power does 1 melon give? That's incredible. Okay, that's incredible. We're going to be doing okay. Alien containment. That seems interesting. No, we want another plant bed. That's exactly what we want. Right here. And that saves us with 2 titanium still, which is good, and it's still going. So now we'll have a place to plant more of those melons, because we're going to need to eat so many of them And yet we don't want to... We don't want to have to hold back on putting them in the bioreactor either, because they're obviously very good for the bioreactor. Let's go with one of you. And I think what we'll do is we'll cut one eye stalk out of here, probably this one. Because we want to get more. There we go. And then in its place, we'll put the creepvine cluster. And then we can handle one more gel sac as well. Three, two. Okay. It's a little creepy here with no lights, though. But this brain coral sort of lets us hang out here and we can manage the plants with it. But what this tells me is I want the brain coral in the planter. I want the harvesting plants that I'm going to harvest around the brain coral, and then the light up plants beyond that. That's what that tells me. Okay. Let's build this, and now going to build another compartment just to make sure it's good and separated. This one will be the glass one, because that will be a neat little hallway to walk through. Let's grab our glass. 1, 2. I know we're going to start running into structural problems here before too long, so I don't want it to get crazy, but I need to give it enough space. The biggest problem with the Moonpool room, as I understand it, is how much space it's going to take. I guess that's going to be as good as it gets. Let's drop off our resources for now, and we'll go and we'll look for lead and whatever else we can find. We don't need these eye stalks. Guess I could plant another grow bed. No, I need to save that titanium. For now. Okay, it's perfectly fine. It's just really deep and at night, but this area is relatively safe, right? I've only seen one scary thing here. I haven't seen it for a while, so we'll just keep looking, and we'll try to gather some resources. There's a lot of rubies here. Of course, these gel sacks. A lot of quartz. I do like that. We just need more of these sandstone outcroppings. It's really, we just need a little bit of lead. That's not even an outcropping, that is straight lithium. Alright, well, I don't want to venture too far. I'm not... Oh, look, they glow too faintly. So I wonder how you get an eye stalk really big to light up that much. The little ones don't light up as much as I thought they would. Maybe they're still growing. Maybe not. So you can see how the Moonpool would work, right? That you need a lot of this space up here to dock your submersible into it. Oh, here's some outcroppings. One of these is bound to have some lead. Gold, of course, that's what that one looks like. And silver. Well, silver is good. I don't have a problem with that. There's bound to be more all through here. Oh, are these... What? Is this a basic limestone? Titanium? Oh, we can get titanium through here. Really, we just need to dive the area. There's all sorts of resources here. Lead, silver. Well, that's good. Now that we have food and water here, and a power source, that avoids us from having to go back just for something like titanium. There's even the basalt, or I'm sorry, the shale. I don't know why I wanted to say basalt. Yeah, the shale outcroppings. If we needed things like diamonds or lithium. I don't see any magnetite. Seems like that would still be a place a thing we would want to go down to the caves with all the pink mushrooms for that. Let's finish building it and see what happens. Strength total 919. Build reinforcements or move weak parts. Okay, well, let's deconstruct this then. So we need more lead. What if we built a bulkhead, right? Silicone rubber?
After weeks without human contact, it is normal to experience psychological discomfort. Research indicates symptoms may be partly alleviated by adopting a pet or anthropomorphizing an inanimate object.
Well, there you have it. We might do that. We're not there yet. Okay, nothing's grown yet. We did... Look at how much power that bioreactor gave us, though. Yeah, okay. So that's going to cover us for quite a while. Our problem is structural integrity. Now, how do I go up? Connects 2 floors. See, that's sort of what we need here. Let's do that. I need to be able to go up. Okay. Right. Now, this is what's going to go to the Moonpool here. Yeah, see? And then that's what I thought, is you could see our little grow area from here. That's what I was hoping for. Now, if I build a bulkhead, let's snap here and add structural integrity. I feel like that's what we're going to want. Perhaps not. Maybe if we can get, what, we have 2 lead, so we're short on titanium. If we can get a little more titanium, perhaps we can put a foundation somewhere else, because I want to put our plant beds on foundations anyways. Yeah, see, and then we'll be able to shore it up that way. Okay, well let's just leave our sea moth there for now. We don't really need our sea moth. What we can do is just kind of dive around here on the surface and look for any sort of wreckage. Because we already know there's a little bit of wreckage in this area. Or any of those sandstone outcroppings. We could build a scanner room. Actually, that's probably a good argument to build a scanner room. Copper, okay. As long as we're not leaving the area too much. As long as we're not wandering. I don't want to wander. I do think we gathered everything from here, though. Every little scrap of titanium we could find. I think this is all still the same biome. Seems like it. Oh, I'm like, what is making that shadow? That's so scary. Okay, I need to go back. Back to the sea moth because of oxygen. But you thought I was gonna forget.
30 seconds.
I only forgot for a second. Or 50 of them. That's okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. And I don't want to keep going down that way. It does seem like there are more resources here in the caves than... Oh, what is this? Another time capsule. To whoever finds this... What? It has all these tools. It's full of tools. Oh my goodness. You know how much time that would save you? Wow. So you could actually... If you could dive... Could you even freestyle dive this time capsule? If you knew exactly where to come and how to get there? I don't know. That seems tough. It did give me a lot of helpful stuff, though. That's kind of neat. So now we have backup tools. Spare sets of tools. I do like that. There we go. There's some titanium. That's enough for one foundation anyways. Ooh! Watch it. Watch it. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of resources up here above the little cave system, though. I mean, some, but not that many. It's actually sort of eerie here, but it's okay. Okay, let's see if I can shore up the foundation by maybe bridging this gap like this. That's probably the more responsible thing to do for this section. And then I wonder if I could make that glass, because then I could put plants on either side of it. I have an idea here. Let's deconstruct some of this, and attached components must be deconstructed first. It must be talking about the ladder. Okay, okay. Let's do that then.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's deconstruct the ladder. Thank you. Okay, we should have enough space and everything we need. We should. Let's get rid of this, and let's get rid of the vertical connector. Let's instead add a connection. Well, now if I just build an eye compartment here, is it going to attach? No, of course not, because I specifically had to choose an eye connection here. So instead, let's see if the Moonpool can be created here. Maybe I don't want my Moonpool there. Maybe instead I want my Moonpool somewhere like over here? What would this look like? So that looks pretty shallow. That might be a good Moonpool for like the prawn suit. But that's not... See, if I want my Moonpool to be able to focus, or not to focus on one or the other, but be usable for either, that I need an area that's... It's more like this is over here. So now if I go like that, I build a vertical connector, which will not connect to this room, but maybe another multi-purpose room on top of it would. Okay. Obviously, I need to eat a few melons. So we'll eat a few melons and see how we feel. No, don't deconstruct anything. Oh, my inventory is full. Of course it is. Everything is full, actually, because of the pieces that I deconstructed, which is just great. And I guess we won't be eating any melons just yet. I think the Moonpool should go over in this direction. I really do. I think we do need this vertical connector. I do think that this one can be made out of glass. I think that's the thing we can do if we're going to support it on the foundation. Yeah, inventory is full. Okay, how about just for a second we put the sea glide down. There we go. It's not that important. Okay, we can put a glass compartment, and then I'm pretty sure we can vertical connector onto that. See, I don't know why I thought that would be a thing that we could do. So I guess we're going to stick with the way it was. Oh, I'm like, what's making that shadow? Where did our sea glide go? I thought I just, like, put it down for a second. Are you kidding me? Oh, it fell down. Okay, that's acceptable. Okay, we need to get this done. We need to wrap up the episode. We need to get this done. Let's give ourselves a vertical connector, right? And then, I guess up here, the glass compartment is what would make sense. Because right on the other side of it should be the Moonpool room. And this way it should be able to get onto some of the ledge to reinforce itself. And we don't have enough lead.
Fluid intake immediately.
I must have left lead in here. Okay, well now we have enough room to grab some melons anyways. Goodness.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Very good. Why, thank you. They're so wet and delicious. Okay, that should be enough to fill up this planter. Oop, almost. One more. Okay, that'll do it. Cut one more. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Plenty, plenty, plenty of melons growing. We've got plenty of power. We've got our water. We just need our lead. And we need our lead and our ladder. Well, lead, and we are going to need to put that ladder back, so might as well do that. I'm still getting the hang of how everything is constructed. There we go. Wonderful. And hopefully this doesn't break the structural integrity of the base once we build it. Boom. 1.2. That's barely enough, as I understand it. We can always add more reinforcements as we go, but how am I not able to enter this? What is it? Need a hatch? Can I go with bulkhead? I guess you could just build a Moonpool room anywhere. A window? Can I put a window on it so I could look inside of it? No, a hatch, please. What? Okay, first of all, I put a hatch on the wrong side. Second of all, that didn't connect at all. That hatch seems helpful, though. I think we'll leave that hatch for now. Instead, how about we deconstruct this Moonpool? And instead, we build it over here, like this. Which is what it was supposed to be all along. We'll leave this hatch here for now. Here it is. The Moonpool. Oh, happy day. Let's do it. So, we take our Seamoth.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And we head over here. We come down underneath and... Perfect. And it uses energy to recharge the power cell inside of it. That is what's brilliant. So now the power cells will be recharged inside the Seamoth just while it's docked and at the Moonpool. Okay, we need some basic quality of life stuff down here. We're going to need a radio. We're going to need more storage. A lot of things. A lot of that's going to come down to titanium. Not sure how many titanium-only trips are going to be warranted in our future, but I'm going to try to limit them as far as how often I do them right away, in rapid succession. Here, let's make some aerogel. That's going to be important. And here we can make enameled glass. We're going to need that. We'll just start combining some of these materials together. I believe in order to make a prawn suit, because that's going to be the next cool thing we can make. Where? Oh, see, yeah, look at all these upgrades. See this? This is why we needed the Moonpool. Absolutely. So we can... Oh, and look at all this other stuff. Depth upgrades. Yeah, this is exactly what we needed to do. So we needed 2 aerogel, 1 enameled glass, 2 diamonds, 2 lead, and 2 plasteel ingots. Well, we don't have to chase that right away. We can instead focus on upgrading. We can focus on upgrading our Seamoth first. We do have plenty of titanium ingots and lithium, though. And we should look at as well if we have this modification station. This could be a very important device worth making. That being said, I think that's where we're going to wrap up this episode. This has been Subnautica, episode 17. As we're making more and more progress, and hopefully we'll get that Seamoth upgraded to go much further down, and so we can explore a little better. Some of the deeper regions, at least, hopefully. This has been Subnautica episode 17. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've had a good time watching. As always, I've had a good time playing. Come back next time as we continue to get our Seamoth upgraded so we have an easier time in the deeper regions. But until next time, take care.